Hey guys, welcome to today's practice. It's going to be a beautiful dynamic flow in which we explore the idea of Santosa, the notion of finding contentment in each and every moment. All you need for this practice is yourself and your yoga mat. I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to click subscribe so you'll never miss out on another one of my videos. When you're ready, I'll see you on the mat. Thanks guys. Welcome to your practice. We're going to start down onto our backs. Make your way down to a conscious resting pose on your back. Bring the soles of the feet to the ground, or if you prefer to begin with a hip opener, bring the soles of the feet together and let the knees drop out to the sides. Rest your arms by your sides with the palms facing up. And close down the eyes if you haven't already. And allow yourself to arrive on your mat, in your safe space, into your body. Noticing any sensations arising in this moment as you begin to tune in. Noticing without judgment, without attachment. Simply be the observer. And now begin to tune into your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And breath out again through the nose. Give the cycle of your breath your utmost attention now, as you follow it in and follow it out, and really feel the breath. Notice it filling you up with each breath in. Notice it releasing or washing out like a wave washes to the shore with each breath out, feeling that release. And as you continue to focus on the breath, let it cleanse you. Let it give you some energy to take with you into your practice today. I would like to establish and explore the idea today of Santosa. Santosa is the notion of finding joy in each moment, joy in the present moment, and not joy in the sense of elation, joy in the sense of contentment and peace and acceptance of your current state, of your current experience, no matter what you're going through. Truly being in each moment and finding peace with what is. So come back to this notion throughout your practice, and we'll be exploring it when we flow through our practice, when we find ourselves in challenging positions or challenging times in the practice, facing any adversity with a clear head and with the knowledge and the truth that each moment is going to pass, and being okay with each moment just as it is, and being okay with yourself just as you are. Take one more deep breath in and breath out. Hug the knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins and bring the forehead to the knees, tucking the chin towards the chest, really squeezing yourself into a tight little ball, Maybe rocking gently from side to side just to give the back a little massage. And when you're ready, come up to seated, planting the soles of the feet to the ground. And we're going to start straight into a little boat pose into Navasana. So you can either take the hands under the hamstrings and lift the feet, or you can open the palms, or you can straighten the legs for a little bit more here. Make sure you're lifting up from the chest and engaging into the core, holding it here. From here, we're going to lower it down to Ardha Navasana, to low boat, shoulders and legs off the ground, lower back flat to the ground. And then we're going to come up, high boat, lifting from the chest, and we're going to do 4 more of these. Low boat, high boat, low boat, high boat, 2 more, low boat, high boat, last one, low boat, high boat, good. Let's just throw in 1 more, low boat, high boat, good. Core firing up straight away. Release the feet, and we're going to cross our ankles, come onto all fours to a tabletop position, and we'll just stretch out into the belly from here. As you take a breath in, open the chest towards the front wall, drop the belly down, and just start by shifting back and forth here in this cow position. Feel that nice stretch in the abdominals, and that opening into the chest, extension into the spine. And then from here, round out through the spine into your cat position, and gently rock forward and back here as well. And now we'll just move into our cat and cows, flowing to breath, breathing in to open up into the chest, breathing out to round through the spine. Keep moving to your own breath. If you want to incorporate a little bit more of a stretch into your forearms, the fingers so that they're facing towards the kneecaps, and then continue in this manner. Just 1 more round. Good. Turn the fingertips back to face the front, and we're just going to draw some circles over the hands just to warm up into the wrists, spreading the fingers nice and wide, pressing down through the fingertips and through the inner aspect of your wrist, of the palm of the hand. Change direction, circle the other way. Good, and from here, turn the palms over. You can do one at a time, or you can do both at a time, coming onto the tops of the palms. If you just feel comfortable doing one at a time, don't worry about doing that. Hold it here, straighten the arms, and if you did just one side, switch sides now. And slowly release. From here, we're going to come straight into a plank pose. So ground the palms, step the toes back, coming into your high plank, stacking the shoulders over the wrists, setting a nice foundation for this plank, wrapping the triceps back, lifting up through the upper back, puffing the shoulder blades up towards the ceiling, tuck the tail under, squeeze into the core, and engage into your legs and your glutes as well, really recruiting a lot of strength throughout the entire body here. Holding it here. We're going to lift the right leg off the ground, press out through the right heel, take a breath in. On the breath out, draw the right knee into the right tricep as high as you can, and then as you inhale, press it back. And we've got 2 more. Right knee, right tricep, shift forward, inhale, press back. Last one, right knee, right tricep, inhale, press back, lower the right toes, lift the left toes, deep breath in. Left knee, left tricep as you exhale, press it back. 2 more, knee to the tricep, squeeze it in, press it back. Last one, press it back, lower the left toes, shift forward, and then slowly lower all the way down onto the belly. Bring the tops of the feet to the ground. Hands by your chest. As you inhale, peel the chest off the mat to a baby cobra, squeezing the elbows in towards the rib cage, squeezing into the glutes and the inner thighs, holding it here, engaging into the backside body. One more breath in, and breath out. Slowly release. This time, interlace the fingers behind your back. Take a breath in, lift up, maybe lift the legs as well here. Squeeze into the glutes, draw the hands away from the butt. Keep lengthening the crown of the head forward, pointing back through the toes, squeezing into those glutes. Lift up a little more. One more breath in, and slowly release. Last one, you can do either of the first two that we just did, or come into full bow pose, taking hold of the ankles as you bend the knees. Flex the feet, squeeze the inner thighs towards each other so you're not splaying the knees out to the sides. Lots of engagement into the quads here. As you take a breath in, lift the chest, kick the shins back, engage into the quads, maybe even lift the quads off the ground. Keep a nice neutral neck, holding it here. Lift up a little more, keep kicking their shins back. One more breath in, and slowly release. Take the right cheek down to the mat, reach the right arm straight out to your right, and then bend the left arm, drawing the fingertips straight below the left elbow, and then we'll just take a little twist from here, roll onto your right side, pick the left foot up, and take it behind you. Just taking a few moments here. One more breath in, and breath out. Take it back to center, switch sides, take the left arm straight out to the left, bend the right arm, take the right fingertips below the right elbow, take your left cheek to the mat, roll onto the left side, pick the right foot up behind you. Nice twist and shoulder stretch. One more breath in, and breath out, roll it back. Plant the hands beside your chest, coming straight back up to our high plank, tuck the toes under, press it up, protract into the shoulders, lift the hips up and back, come to downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana, and just settle in here. Find your alignment, find your engagement, bending the knees if you need to. If you're tight into the hamstrings, making sure you create that nice length into your spine, into the side body, lifting the butt up, pressing the ground away with the palms of the hands, holding space here, tuning back into the breath, and just be here. Notice how you're feeling, and accept how you're feeling in this very moment. One more deep breath in, and breath out. Next breath in, raise your right leg high to the sky, take a three-legged dog. From here, draw the right knee into the right tricep, just like we did in our plank, as high as you can, shifting forward, lifting up through the upper back. Inhale, press it back, three-legged dog. Again, right knee, right tricep, squeeze it in. Inhale, press it back, three-legged dog. Right knee, right tricep. Now this time, hold it here, and from here we're going to lower the knee down to the wrist, and then pull it back up, and we'll do two more. Lower the knee down, pull it back up, engage, lower it down, pull it back up, press it back, three-legged dog. Take a deep breath in, On the breath out, bend your right knee and open the right hip. Just taking a couple of moments here just to feel that rinse, stacking the hips, pulling the right knee high towards the ceiling for a little bit more. Straighten the right leg, draw the right knee to the right tricep, but this time step the right foot to the outside of the right hand, drop the back knee down to the ground, and we're going to sink into a low lizard. You can stay here if this is enough for you. If you want to creep and claw the fingertips as far as you can forward and sink deeper, maybe you can come down onto the forearms. Whatever serves you, whatever feels right for you at this time. And we'll just take a few breaths here, opening up into the hips. This is one of my favorite ways to open up into the inner hips, into the hip flexor, into the psoas. One more deep breath in. And breath out. Walk the hands back below your shoulders. Turn the right toes out to about a 45-degree angle. Come onto the blade edge of the right foot and then just open up into that right hip a little bit more. And then from here, reach the right arm back, bend the left knee, catch the left foot. Try and come onto the top of the left thigh as much as you can. If you need to use a strap or a towel or something to wrap around the foot. If you can't reach your foot, go ahead. If you want to take it deeper, you can come back down onto the left forearm and sink the front of the left hip forward, open up across your chest, holding it here, about 3 more breaths. Slowly release that back foot. Plant the hands, heel toe the right foot in to your midline so your hands are framing the right foot. Tuck the back toes under, lift the back knee, step the right foot back to high plank, lean forward, bend the arms lower to chaturanga, squeezing the elbows in. Inhale, press the ground away to upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And we'll move straight into the other side. Inhale the left leg high to your 3-legged dog. As you exhale, left knee into the left tricep as high as you can. Inhale, press back, 3-legged dog. Left knee, left tricep. Inhale, press back. This one, we're holding it. And then we're going to lower the knee down to the wrist. Pull it back up, lower it down. Pull it back up, stay nice and strong. Lower it down. Pull it back up, press it back, 3-legged dog, and then bend the left knee, open the left hip, feeling that nice rinse. Keep plugging down through the right heel so you get a nice stretch into the right hamstring as well. Lift up through the left knee. One more breath in and breath out. Straighten the left leg, knee to the tricep. This time step the left foot to the outside of the left hand, drop the right knee down. And then come into your version, your variation of lizard, opening up into those hips and just being still. Notice what your thoughts tell you through these periods of stillness and through the periods of movement. What do you handle better mentally and physically? For me, being still is difficult. The mind starts to chatter. So I always try to bring it back to the breath, come back to the moment, and just know that I am okay in this very moment. Just to be whatever is arising. Honor it, accept it, and then let it go. One more breath in. And breath out. Walk the hands back below the shoulders. Turn the left toes out to about 45. Come onto the blade edge of the left foot. Press that knee open so you open up into that left hip, and then bend the right knee. coming into this nice quad stretch. Really nice to come into this quad stretch, especially after we fired up into the quads in that bow pose right at the beginning. Opening up across the chest, holding it here. Keep sinking the front of the right hip forward. One more breath in and breath out. Well done. Release the back foot. Heel toe the left foot in. Stepping the left foot back to high plank, leaning forward as much as you can. Bend the arms, squeeze the elbows in, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, lift up through the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. From here, we're going to move into our sun salutations, our Surya Namaskar A. Moving, connecting to breath. Take one deep breath in and breath out. Lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Walk, step or jump, however you get there, to the top of the mat. As you inhale, come to halfway lift, lengthening through the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up to standing. Reach up, gaze up between the palms. Exhale, hinge from the hips as you fold forward. Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the palms. Step or you can jump to your chaturanga, lowering with control. Inhale, press the ground away. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, lift the hips up and back, Adho Mukha Svanasana, taking one deep breath in and breath out. Lift the heels, bend the knees to the top of the mat, nice and light. Inhale, halfway. Urdhva Mukha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, rise up. Reach up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen, creating space. Exhale, plant the palms, step or float to Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One deep breath in and breath out to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up to standing. As you exhale, bring hands to heart center, to Samastiti, feeling grounded. From here, take a seat into your Utkatasana. Sink the butt low, reach the arms up, press down through the heels, take a deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, root the palms, step or float, Chaturanga. Flowing all the way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Take a breath in, raise the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl the knee to the nose. Place the right foot between the palms. Come to Anjaneyasana, high crescent lunge. Reaching both arms straight up. Keeping the back heel lifted. Pressing down through the ball of the back foot. Pressing down through the front heel. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the right foot back. Taking your vinyasa all the way back to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, the left leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward. Anjaneyasana, squeeze into the right glute. Deep breath in. Exhale, lower the palms. Step the left foot back. Moving all the way back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. When you get there, just take a few moments. Come back to that place of stillness. Slow down the breath. One more deep breath in. And let the breath go. Inhale the right leg high. Three-legged dog. As you exhale, knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward. Come to your high crescent lunge. This time holding it here. Maybe finding a little more depth. Squeezing into the left glute. And we're going to cactus the arms from here. Now squeezing into the shoulder blades, energizing to the fingertips, and maybe if you feel comfortable to lift up through the chest, taking a little back bend here. Just going as deep as you feel comfortable. Holding it here, keep squeezing, kissing those shoulder blades together. One more deep breath in, and breath out. Inhale to lengthen the arms back up. As you exhale, come to Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior 2. Sink even deeper into the front knee. Press into the outer edge of the back foot. Lengthen across your arms. Opening up across the chest. Setting your focus, your drishti, to one point over the right middle finger. And stay here. And if this starts to get challenging for you, notice what urges are arising, what sensations, what thoughts. When the mind wants to give up, just notice that, and then can you stay and say, I'm okay right here, right now. I can stay with my breath, taking that life-giving breath in, and then releasing those critiquing thoughts, that criticism, that judgment, let it go. One more deep breath in. And breath out. On the next breath in, straighten into the front leg. If you like, you can heel toe the back foot in a little bit. Reach the right arm forward as you sass the left hip back, rooting down through that front heel and the front big toe. Find your Trikonasana, keeping the chest nice and open, reaching the left fingertips nice and high. Maybe you can even gaze up here. Hand can be on the shin or the ankle, or you can hover the hand for a little bit more engagement. Holding it here, keeping it nice and strong. Keep engaging into the side body. Keep energizing through those left fingers, and most importantly, keep breathing, owning the breath. One more deep breath in. And you're going to bend the right knee as you look down towards the right foot. We're going to come to Ardha Chandrasana, to half moon. Take the right fingertips down and then float the left leg up, stacking the hips as you do so. If you need to place the hand on something, if you've got a block or if you've got a stack of books, you can. Really opening up into the hips here, squeezing into those glutes, flexing the left foot and pressing the foot back towards the wall behind you. Holding it here. If you want to take a bind from here, you can bend the left knee and catch the left ankle or the left foot and come into Shavasana, opening up a little more across the chest. And keep breathing here, finding that laser focus to stay and balance. One more deep breath in. And we're going to find our way back to Warrior 2. Slowly bend into the front knee, plant the back foot, all the way back to Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill the hands down, step the right foot back, and we'll meet back into downward facing dog. Just taking one full cycle of breath. Inhale the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, tiger curl the knee to the nose. Step the left foot forward between the palms. Rise up, crescent lunge. Sink deeper here. Engaging into that right glute, really feeling that nice stretch into the right hip flexor. Cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades and maybe going for a little back bend here. Squeezing those shoulder blades. One more breath. Inhale, lengthen it all back up. Exhale, Warrior 2. Keep the depth into that front knee. Maybe even sink a little bit deeper. Find your warrior. Find that inner strength to stay in this moment. Right here, right now. One more breath.
straighten into the front leg. Heel to the right foot in a little bit if you like. Inhale as you reach forward, sass the right hip back. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Reaching up through those right fingers. Keeping the chest nice and open. Energize through the right fingers a little bit more. Own the breath. One more breath in. Look down towards the left foot, bending into the left knee. Ardha Chandrasana, lean forward into the left leg. Plant the left fingers as you float the right leg up, stacking the hips. Press back through the sole of the right foot and the right heel, holding it here. Maybe coming into the bind. If you took it on the other side, bending the right knee, catching the right foot or ankle, Chopasana. One more breath in. And finding our way back with control, warrior two. Well done. Inhale, flip the front palm. Viparita Virabhadrasana, feel the length into the left side body. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Flowing all the way back to your downward facing dog. And now it is time for us to flow, to move to breath. Let's enjoy our flow in each and every moment, staying really connected to the movement, to the body, to the breath, to your heart. Inhale the right leg high. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step the right foot forward. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Lift the heart. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, warrior two. Straighten the front leg. Inhale as you reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. One deep breath in. Exhale to Ardha Chandrasana. Floating, right leg up. Maybe going straight into that bind here. One deep breath in. Exhale, release. Back to Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, flip and reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands down. Step the right foot back, lean forward, bend the arms, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale the left leg. Exhale, knee to the nose. Step through Anjaneyasana, one breath in. Exhale, cactus the arms, open your heart space. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Straighten the front leg. Inhale, reach forward. Exhale, Trikonasana. One deep breath in. Exhale to Ardha Chandrasana. Up. Maybe taking the bind. And release. Back to Virabhadrasana 2, warrior 2. Inhale, flip the front palm. Reverse. Exhale, windmill the hands. Step the left foot back. Flow all the way back to your downward facing dog. Beautiful. If you would like to flow through one more round, go ahead, pause the video, take that time. If you need to take extra rest, if you need to come down into a child's pose, again, pause the video, take that time. We'll just take 3 breaths here just to slow everything back down and just to absorb this moment. One more breath in and breath out. Walk the hands back to the feet. Little handprints at a time. Walk, walk, walk. And come into Padangustasana. Hook the peace fingers around the big toes like so. And then take a breath in. Come to a halfway lift. As you breathe out, fold deeply, bending the arms. Drawing the elbows out to the sides, reaching the crown of the head down towards the ground. belly and chest towards the thighs. Getting that nice hamstring stretch. One more breath in and breath out. Slowly roll all the way up to standing, vertebra by vertebra. Head comes last. Roll the shoulders down the back. Bring the feet together from here, and we're going to come into Natarajasana, dancer's pose. Reach the right arm straight up, turn the left palm out so you're really opening up across the front of the left shoulder, thumb facing towards the back. Ground down through the right standing leg, set your gaze, and when you're ready to dance, bend the left knee, catch the inner arch of the foot or the ankle, draw the knees together, squaring the hips, setting your laser focus as you start to reach forward and kick back. And shine your heart here, completely in the moment, letting go of all fear, finding that courage. Keep kicking the shin back, reaching forward. And when you're ready to release, release mindfully. And we'll come to the other side, reaching the left arm straight up, turning the right palm outward so the thumb's facing back so you can open up across the shoulder, ground down through your left standing leg, bend the right knee, catch the right foot, moving ever so mindfully, draw the knees together, take your time as you reach forward. Kick back, set the focus, let your heart shine, maybe even allow a little smile to come across your face as you own the breath here and just enjoy this moment of balance, this moment of beauty. And when you're ready to release, slowly release. Well done. Bring the feet back to hip distance apart. Reach both arms up, deep breath in. Exhale, bow forward, hinging from the hips. Plant the palms, walk the hands all the way back to your plank. Stacking the shoulders over the wrists. And like we did at the beginning, setting up this really strong, solid plank, protracting into the shoulders, wrapping the triceps back, engaging into the core, engage into the glutes and the legs. And we're holding it here. And notice as it begins to become a little bit challenging, when it becomes a struggle, when it becomes uncomfortable, when you want to give up. Can you notice that? And then just let everything go and just stay. Stay with the breath. Know that you are strong. Your body is so much stronger than your mind gives it credit for. And you can breathe through this. You can breathe through almost anything, whatever life throws at you, whatever adversity you're facing. You can sit with it and you can stay. For another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, we're halfway, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And let it go through the mouth. And another deep breath in. And let it go. Next breath in. Raise your right leg high, three-legged dog. As you exhale, bend the right knee. Open the right hip. Inhale, straighten the right leg. As you exhale, draw the right knee to the right tricep and then step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. Coming back to our lizard, if you can, keep the back knee lifted this time. Creep the fingertips forward. sink it down. Maybe you stay here. If you really do need to drop the back knee, go ahead. If you want to have a little play here with Kundinyasana, you're going to, I'll show you from this angle, you're going to walk the hands back below the shoulders, and you're going to snuggle the right shoulder underneath the right knee, and then planting the right hand just behind the right heel, basically like a chaturanga. So you're creating a shelf. So your right thigh hamstring is going to be resting onto the right tricep, and then you're going to shuffle the right foot forward as you create this shelf, bending the arms, squeezing the left elbow in towards the left rib, extending the right leg, and then shifting forward. Maybe you can float the left leg off the ground, point the toes, holding it here, having a little play with your balance and your strength. But don't worry if you fall out or if you stuff it up or if it isn't perfect. Just enjoy your journey as it is. And then when you're ready, kicking it back to upward facing dog and making your way all the way back to downward facing dog. Well done. Take a few breaths and we'll come and try it on the other side. Take a breath in, raise the left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, open the hip. Draw the left knee to the left tricep, step the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Come into your lizard, whatever version, or if you're playing with your Kundinyasana, snuggle the left shoulder underneath the left knee, planting the left hand just behind the heel, and then start to shuffle the foot forward. Maybe you can float it off the ground, and maybe this is where you go and you're just going to practice from there to float the right leg up. Keep pressing firmly into the ground, squeezing the triceps, squeezing the right elbow in towards the right rib. And when you're done, making your way back to downward facing dog, taking a deep breath in, letting it all go, and another, let it go. We'll come onto our butts from here, however you get there. Come onto your butt, extend both legs in front, bend the left knee in, we'll bend the right knee in first. Bend the right knee in to the left thigh, coming to Janusasana. Take a breath in, reach up, exhale to fold forward. Just for 5 breaths here, work the elbows down towards the ground, tuck the chin towards the chest. Slow everything down. On the breath in, slowly come up and we'll switch sides, extending the right leg out, bend the left knee, take the left foot to the right thigh, flex the right foot, inhale as you lengthen, exhale as you hinge forward, work the forearms and elbows down, fold forward so you lengthen into the lower back, and then tuck the chin towards the chest to create full flexion. One more deep breath in, and let it go. Inhale as you come back up. We're going to come into half pigeon from here. So you're going to bend the right knee first, take the right shin across the top of the mat, flex the right foot, extend the left leg back, and do what you need to do here. If you're tight, you may need to draw the right heel closer into the left hip, or you may need to place something underneath the right sit bone. Come into extension first, lifting up through the chest, taking one deep breath in, and as you exhale, surrender forward. Maybe just come down onto the forearms, or maybe surrender completely, bringing the forehead down to the ground. We've got about another half a minute. If you want to, for the last 30 seconds, come into a bit more of a quad stretch or a bit more of a back bend, you can come back up, bend the left knee, and this creates a really nice quad stretch, catching the left foot or maybe hooking it into the elbow. If you're coming into a deeper back bend, like a full expression, you're going to take hold of the foot and flip the grip so you can lift the chest up towards the ceiling and then pull the foot towards your head. And slowly start to release. Sinking onto your right side, and we're just going to swing that left leg in front, bend the left knee, extend the right leg back to take it to the other side, squaring that right hip forward, flexing the foot, doing whatever you need to do here to make this pose accessible. Mainly you don't want any sensation into your knee, so if you really feel sensation into the knee, definitely place something underneath the butt, or you can even come into a reclined pigeon on your back like a figure four. Don't do anything that's going to hurt yourself. And if you would like to take it somewhere else, or if you just want to stay where you are for the final 30 seconds, maybe you want to bend the right knee, come into a bit more of a quad stretch here, or maybe finding full expression, elbows facing forward if you're coming into that final back bend heart opener here, and really lift up from the chest. And when you're ready to release, very mindfully, slowly release. Sit onto the left side, swing the right leg around in front, come down onto your back, hug the knees into the chest, and just Start by circling the knees to massage the lower back and the sacrum. And then focus on rocking from side to side, targeting the mid-back. And then higher up into the upper back. And from here, reach both arms out to either side. Drop both knees over to the right, taking a final twist, looking over to the left, not checking out yet, feeling this bliss at the end of the practice. As we rebalance, taking these twists, we rebalance the spine, realign the spine, and we also rebalance the mind after any built up tension during the practice, letting it all go. Come back to center and then take it over to the other side, gazing over to the right. And come back to center, finding your final resting pose, your Shavasana, dropping the feet to the bottom corners of the mat, resting the arms by your sides, palms turn up, everything softening, the weight of your body sinking towards the ground as you just melt into this place of ease after all of that effort. Enjoy this time to rest. Perhaps you'd like to repeat in your mind's eye the mantra So Hum, which means I am that. So Hum, So Hum, So Hum. And this mantra really resonates with Santosa, just being at peace, being content, being accepting, just being, not needing to be anywhere else, not needing to change a single thing, just be. Take as much time in Shavasana as you need. You really deserve it. I hope you enjoyed your practice today, and I hope you can carry it with you throughout the rest of your day off the mat. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.